頼もしいな。
警戒した方が良さそうだぜ。
行動パターンを解析すれば対応はたやすくなるはずだわ。
力を解き放つ。
そこから宮妻ホール
甘いぞ。
手を貸してやろう。
足をしぶ
一つ長いぜ。ここぞよ。ここだけぞよ。回復するぜ。竜の血を抑えながら生きるのは難儀であろう。
ああ、こればっかりは慣れないな。
僕にやられたみてえだね。ほら、もらっておけ。回復した方がいいんですよ、こういうの。
気を抜くなよ。
はい、分かった。分かったら俺様誰？
我が刃よ、食いちぎれ。これで終わりだ。オイゲンドの後に続くぜ。ディーやって可能ね。
容赦はせぬ。カースドステークス。
うなれ。
気絶のタルバライズ。
I think that's everything. I don't even think I SBA'd. It's on the wrong window. Yes, sir. Back at trying to get a better warpath. Hello, hello. You're just in time to see me fail another Transmarvel before I open the room. I would have killed for some of these stones before the patch. But then they made stones so much easier to get. That's actually not bad. I have that exact sigil already. That wouldn't be bad, but that's not what I want on the sub sigil. That's not the one people use anyway. I should just change my name to Warpath Collector. Whole lot of nothing. Alright, let me restart and then I'll put up the thing. Oh, if I was gonna AFK MSP form, I'd probably do the dragons. Why does it default to Japan? You still haven't beaten Beelzebub? I think this is the AI one. Is it this one? No, it is this one. What'd he take from Huygen? Oh, the double sup. I have 2 of those. Yeah. My Siete doesn't have survivability. Just say you cut his legs off. I saw your build, you nut job. You enjoy getting hit, that's what it is. Has to be. Copy that, right? Right? Okay, I did. I can't say I agree with the Gamma and the Beta, or the Lucy sigils generally, but hey, you do you. I got some MSP from that. God, it's so much. My skill is still at 250 to 310% damage cap. Reminds me. I can get rid of this now. Yeah, look at that. I think this is what I was using. Yeah. Let me get my legs real quick. I think I have a better stronghold too. I randomly fought Manag Armor earlier for 1 upgrade. And I got stronghold out of it. I was like, bet. Yeah, this is the one I got. Do I have a better Berserker Echo? I doubt it. Attack power. Well, nobody else is coming, then good old Eugen and Siegfried will come and carry the day. I'm not going to sweat too much over 100% damage cap. I'm going to get... Was that... Oh, okay, that's Beatrice. I thought that was Zeta for a second. That's a character I haven't seen since launch, basically. I think I saw it once when I was progressing, and that's it. Zeta's dead as a doornail. They all went to Beatrix or Fetty. The other ones I kind of have to pay attention a little bit. It's not even like Zeta's bad. I just find it funny. So many people turn coded. Okay, it's full. Oh shit, Ganda the legend. Anyone, I need help fighting the last boss on Infinite. You are just a little too late. We just filled. Let me see Schrodinger since I haven't touched Beatrix since she came out. It looks really nice in HD now that it's not a 2D weapon. Now I've cleared it twice, seeing if anyone else needed help. Oh, no. I beat it on like the second day. That's how I spend the stream basically, is if people come into chat and they ask for help, I help them if there's space. Actually, that reminds me. Let me test something with my new chat thing. Can I not change? Oh, well. Oh, it's probably because I'm linked on YouTube. That's why. I forgot to turn assist mode off when I was AFK farming. It's nice having my HP back, so I can completely disregard damage. I'm not even full-on tank build either. It'd be really nasty if I was. I know that there are 3 quests each for Stout Heart, War Elemental, Spartan Echo, and Berserker Echo. But Defy Infinity stuff is better chances, I think. The World drops War Elemental, Lucy drops Berserker Echo, Bubs drops Spartan Echo. I don't remember which one drops Stout Heart off the top of my head. I'd have to look at the little post I made for myself. Yeah, fuck that up really bad. Lost my combo and my HP. He'll come down. Nope. Alright, I'll stop hitting the boss and do my block. One of Baya's trophies is actually called Dragonheart. That's nice. Too bad she's a fucking faker. Now I'll have to go see. Again, I don't have resources, so I can't go try all the other characters. You think they'll add additional DLC characters like they did with the base game? I think they're still going to do updates. I don't know if it's going to be a character or what. It could be. I got fucking baited. If we do get another character and it's a 6th dragon, I think it might be Luo. But we'll see what happens. Okay, we got it. Thanks, guys. Thought Stout Heart came from the Inugi. It drops from Behemoth too, and the skeleton. Behemoth? I have it on a Behemoth. I think I also have it on a skeleton. I don't even have P-Wrath anymore. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just used to it. Oh wait, I have healing, that's right. My warpath has precise resilience on it. I forgot. Defy Infinity Versa with AI is not it. Well, you have to force them to get hit somehow or spam kill id. Those are your only two options. They're not gonna get hit, so good luck. We're not gonna get both of them in time. Hopefully he just takes judgment and leaves me alone. I hate fire circle, sorry. I love when he does quickening and he doesn't aim it at me. That's my fault for having low profile, but I can't help it. What does the plus version of this even do? Double circles, okay, cool. I'm gonna be burned forever. Alright, bro, there's not that he's gonna do it now and I'm involved. Yep. Finished it with like 40 seconds. No, but yeah, if you're gonna try and do that one completely offline, I highly recommend just spam killing it every chance you get. You don't really have another choice there. End his life. Having a Yadora on the team, I think is... Oh, you mean Yoda? Yeah, mirror image is always going to be helpful. I think I'm going to get hit. Never mind. My brain started working right at the end. Sorry, my brain is kind of fried today. I spent like 6 hours in a meeting. Fuck, I could have blocked that. Maybe. Gonna do cards. No meteors. Got him. Whoa, I can't do that one, sorry. That was a really awkward spot. Crack 2 entire parties, 55, nearly max defense. Had to orb. I mean, she's just really nice because you can completely ignore, like, if you're targeting id and id is behind Versa, it just doesn't matter. It's going straight to id. It'll hit Versa on the way, that's cool, but it's going straight to id. It's really, really nice for that. Complete disregard of, like, target mass and all of that is really, really nice. All right, let's see how we split. We won't? Okay. Wow, we got it. Okay. Alright, you guys take care of that. I'll make sure no bubbles get over there. I didn't even think about the penetrating balls. Bro, this character is so good, and not because of the way that you see everybody using her constantly. Because there's other characters that are hitting close to as much damage. I'm talking just sheer, like, attack effects and utility. She's so good. The ability to stomp and hit anything as long as you're targeting it is ridiculous. I got hit by the fucking orb. Sorry, I would have loved to block that. Not to mention on Versa, I like to get under Versa's armpit and then just do the balls because they do damage as soon as they appear until they hit the ground and dissipate. Yeah. Oh no, we got it. Cool. He's almost dead. Once we break him, we could just SBA rush him and that's it. He's dead. I'm pretty sure. I use them for defense down mainly. Yeah, the stomps don't do very much damage. Yeah, he's dead no matter what happens. Hi, can I ask for this combo to stack? Is to stack skill damage cap up or no? What do you mean? Do you mean the to make the orbs do more damage? If that's what you mean, then normal. You're not using the stomps for damage. You're using them to hit the boss, regardless of where they are. Think like when Proto is away from everybody, you can actually keep hitting them then, and stack defense down that way. Though there aren't that many situations where you can hit a boss, but you can't do your regular stuff on it. Sometimes you can actually throw the orbs, even though the boss is out of regular attack range, if you want to think of it that way. One day I'm going to get War Elemental on summon, and it'll be a happy day. Happy, happy day. I'm the Vayne. I was low-key wondering if we were waiting to use ults till the next boss. Nah, I'm good on this one. This one, it's like, just parry. That's it. Just P-block. He's easy. For me, anyway. It's the rest of these that might not go so well. Why put War Elemental on summon? Does it really matter? Any 15 cap sigil works, yeah. The thing is that you can't synth War Elemental. So I want to put it there because you're forced to get that plus something else you can't control. So once I get those 3 on summon, I'm good. I don't have to think about it anymore. I have complete freedom on how I want to do my build. Let me turn off assist mode. Yeah, anybody ranged is going to be good, but I would imagine a lot of uses of stuff makes him go to the enemy, so that makes it even better. Because an issue I'm having with full assist is that I get too far and then my character's just standing there. My goal is survive. You'll be alright, I think. Big draft supremacy. Look at that stun bar.
奴に一斉攻撃を仕掛けるな。
That's what I like to see, because then that means I'm free to be LeBron James and just drop balls. That's my sword. No, that's my sword. Where? There it is. I did those stomps because on this phase, anything, or not this phase, in this quest, anything that has defense down takes extra defense down. Otherwise, yeah, I would just go full force targeting the range sword. So I don't have to deal with anything, any nonsense that it does. Turbo lock down the... Yeah. That'd be a better idea. I just leave it alone because I'm going full AFK. Pushed into a fucking mine. I've had so much fun with this DLC, guys. I can't even tell you. 終末の成就のためこの力を振るおう捕らえている Did I get hit again? By what? Yeah, that's the sound of my shield breaking, but what hit me? There's not a mine there. Yikes. I did that too early. I'm gonna get rid of that mine. Wait. Alright. Rubber band holding L2 with the turbo controller. I should try that. I'd have to program turbo into my controller though. Oh, he got sealed. All right, well, it's time to dodge, fellas. This PL isn't so bad.
真なる闇を見せてやろうぞ。殊勝なことよ。
Ragahaha posting. Speaking of which, I added that as an emote on Twitch. And I think I added a Fedial emote. Oh, well, at least I don't get lasered. Alright, so once the stun bar goes, we can stun him. Nope. I fucked that up. I dodged too soon. He's not gonna move from there, is he? Alright. I'm going over here because you can trigger a mine with Void Skip, actually. And I would like to not grief my party members. I was gonna say that's probably gonna hit me. Alright, we should get a stun right here. I mean, I didn't really try optimizing the AFK strat that much, but I should. Especially if I'm gonna do the 4 dragons, because it's like 70k a run or something. Might be faster to just do slimes, I don't know though. I prefer to do it this way because it's fun at least. If I was gonna be actively farming MSP. A little bit of meter. Six minutes, but I don't have the terminus yet. It's not that much extra damage, I think. At least numerically speaking, when you consider all the other shit we have, but I could be wrong. It's still going to be an upgrade over whatever else you have, so there's that. Am I gonna get this off? Yes, I will. I did that too early. I was gonna go in and then do SBA. Crank his stun a little bit more. I'll wait till he hits overdrive and then I'll SBA him. There. Was told the Unbound EX trait is a post-math damage cap, not just a global 50%. It's based on your master level, I know that much, but I wouldn't know about the math. I'm also not gonna pretend like it doesn't make you stronger, because it does. But yeah, we'll see once the math nerds get to it. Nice, I'm gonna have time to charge this then. I think I only got half of that. Alright, so when he comes back, we can stun him, and that should be the end of the fight. It's kind of weird to be playing with people that don't have Life on the Line / Ventus on. Sometimes I just instinctively press my blue potion button to help somebody. And it's weird to see it actually work. It's nice though. Alright, that should be the end of Lucy. If he's just doing PL, he's giving us another chance to get SBA. It won't matter if we fail this. Actually, we could break him. Never mind, we don't do enough damage. Surely he's not gonna bubble again. God damn, how much skill cooldown did we get? Bro just bubbled like 10 seconds ago. They juiced Vayne, damn. Alright, I think he's gonna cross. Okay, he's gonna go into the middle, hopefully, and then get broken there. Alright, now. Hopefully I build SBA and then he doesn't even get to play. Okay, perfect, right before he starts. Nobody else has SBA, are you serious? Alright, well, the next person to get SBA can SBA him if he doesn't die. Yeah, that went as well as I thought it would. You'll be fine, relax. I'm so glad that they give coins out, by the way. What a weird stone. I'm just making sure you're all warmed up because you said you needed Beelzebub, right? I can skip Versa. No, nobody actually has to do Versa. Gotcha, okay. Beatdown Kane is super cracked. I would imagine if they buffed it in any way. It's not like it was bad before. It was just we did too much damage. Could have could abuse the bosses.
ゼーガを掌握せしめる最後の一手邪魔立ては許さぬベルゼバブこれ以上この空に混沌をまき散らすというのならば容赦はしないハムシ風情それは建前であるせいぜい復讐に狂っているのだ貴様には似合いだもん
That didn't even hit me. Are you kidding me?
小林らしく飛び回っているのが似合いだぞ
Okay. Somebody got it for me. I fucking missed completely. That was not aimed at me. Hi, it's nice to see you again. You get extra sub damage by face tanking? What the fuck? I got the funny summon today. You got the War Elemental? Good stuff. I wanted to do the video on the build stuff, but great. I dodged, but I dodged too soon. I wanted to do the video on the build stuff, but here I am streaming. So it might have to wait till next week. I don't know. I kind of want to SBA him soon. I'll hold it till like 70, I guess. There's 2 hits in there. It's time to game indeed. Hi Mo, it's nice to see you again. I hope you've been enjoying Endless Ragnarok. Is it only 2? 3? You're not doing anything at 70? Motherfucker, man. Alright, I'm gonna SBA him when he stops moving. Yeah, we're full. Sorry, I didn't see that message. I'm trying to help a viewer beat I think we're doing all right for now. You should fly away and do Hail to the King. Let me make Hag a little better. Actually put auto revive on. I've had Kags that don't have the healing thing on, and I'm like, like that overheal shield is too good not to have. Because it's not like anybody else does something like that. And so easily and so often. Awesome. You joined a party of 4, all the summon traits based on the host. No, so the stats you actually get is based on what 4 summons you personally have equipped. The 4 summons that you can actually pick to summon is based on your party. So I'll give you an example. Normally I have 2 mana garmers, but you can see I don't have any, or I only have 1. I like how people are bending out of shape over Fedial dodge canceling things, even though we had a full game of a bunch of other characters dodge canceling things with far, far stronger results at the time. Never played Relink online, so my friend lost bait. That's unfortunate. But we didn't have summons in base Relink. So it's a completely new thing. There's a title for, or trophy rather, for doing all of these bosses without dying. And for beating them without dying and no items on the regular difficulty. So I might want to try and do those at some times. Yeah, we're good on stun. You can use items in Infinity. Yeah, you can, but for the title, it just says don't die. I feel like Fedial's definitely not surviving the first balance patch. Potentially, I mean, if they want to nerf damage cancels across the board, they can do that. But I don't think she's doing inappropriate damage, because I saw id doing like 695 mil, so I don't see what the problem is. We spent all of base Relink with Ganda and Vass and Charlotte also doing dodge cancels. I dodged and I still got hit. Very cool. I think the stickers are for beating the regular quest, not the challenges. The challenges is just trophies. I couldn't even see that when there's people in the way. It can only do that damage in practice. It's very difficult to do that in an actual fight. People said the same thing about Ganda, but, you know, or not Ganda, Vass. But he was still out there doing his thing. I think people are just acting that way because everybody's doing it. I mean, Vass also has like a 15-second iframe as well, not iframe, but you can't kill him for 15 seconds unless you can dispel. Something not very many bosses can do in the first place. I'm just saying, if we want to point fingers, there's lots of things that have been in the game that are similarly powerful. And the fact that you can block while charging as Vass now kind of eliminates any of that. But it's very funny to see where we've come from the character sauceless to I think she's gonna get nerfed. Kind of funny how things flipped, huh? Yeah, hopefully you make it in. The lobby is full. I don't know if that's a good idea without firm stance. Make sure you don't fall off the edge. By the way, guys, you can equip firm stance for this fight and like completely neuter his ability to just gimp you. It's one sigil slot. Yeah, just leave me. There. Now I'll get up. I messed up my void skip. One sigil slot is a big ask. Her spinning attack is now weaker than her dive bomb. So you're saying she shoots a little bit less hard with one of the guns that she's holding? Because she's holding two guns. But again, that character was out of proportion because she did what? She did dodge cancels. I got the fucking block ball when I was dodging. Are you serious? Let's try again. We have plenty of stun. We just have to get through the fight. Or do you want to go equip firm stance so you can stand in the middle and completely ignore Beelzebub? If you want to do that, go ahead. I'll give you a second so you can put it on. Oh, okay, he's gonna lock in. Oh, I got hit with the wrong ball like 4 times. Okay, well, when they do it, they do it. I'm not going to stop playing the character because they did that. I still leveled Ganda. I just still need to get his weapons set in order and I'll start playing him again. I mean, for what it's worth, whenever I hear discourse about Ferial being really strong, they never say she's number 1. They say she's number 2, so there's still somebody doing more damage. Who? I don't know who, because nobody ever seems to mention that person. But, you know, if it's a case of that, then I don't see what the issue is. It's probably Sandalphon, isn't it? It's probably id. I don't know. I did see id doing good damage, but we'll see. Aiden Link time must hurt. Do you just get to sit in God Might and nuke somebody? Because if that's what's happening, then yeah, I totally get it. Sandy's doing 3 bill? Okay, well. Well, if it wasn't getting cocked by getting locked in a mode, then I'd say he's a viable candidate to get nerfed too, because it sounds like he's pressing one thing. Like all the other characters that are problematic, spamming the thing that makes them the strongest. Gotcha. Okay, well, if Id is doing that in Link time, then I'm sure he's going to get nerfed because they did the same thing to Gonda. Even though it seems like if you're a quote-unquote strong character, you're doing somewhere around 600 million. I will admit I wasn't here for Vanilla Relink when it got its patches, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah, I agree. If they nerf Fediel's SBA again, I think that would make sense, though, because that's what's actually out of control. There's no reason you should be able to generate SBA up to Kag's level or a little bit under that and then also do good damage. That's the real issue, in my opinion. Like, when I was playing Fediel without doing dodge canceling, I had to go last. So if they just take that away, then yeah. I don't have uplift on. That's why I'm saying that. Like, I was playing this character as intended, and then I saw somebody dodge cancel, and I was like, oh, all right. Tag spam is based around being able to dodge cancel, otherwise it would be so bad. But that's the problem, is that Kag is dodge canceling. That's why it's out of proportion. But the difference is that Kag doesn't also do massive damage at the same time. Mag is also dodge cancel. Shoot her too. The problem is dodge canceling, honestly. Of course, if you shoot them, then the other characters that are also hitting 600 mil or whatever are just going to be the next target. Dodge cancels also cancel her bombs, so now you'll have to fire them without dodge cancel. You do know the difference in damage though, right? Between dodge canceling and not dodge canceling? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I know, I know. I just want you to understand what that would entail numerically. She'll fall down to like middle of the pack-ish. Maybe upper middle of the pack. It's the best way to farm Roland. I hear you can get War Elemental from him. Do New World Order, that's the regular the world. Do the Defy Infinity version, or do one other quest whose name I forget right this second. Char was more busted than Fediel is. I mean, I agree, but you know, when you're the main target, you're the main target. Because the thing that gets me is like, I've heard that they've nerfed Char, but like, the damage went down, but you could still play as safe as you were. So like, what are we doing? Got a question about the basic sigils, the damage cap mastery thing. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, I think it generally feels better not to take things away, but bring things up. But then one might argue we're already too powerful as is, so we'll see. Do they need to be sigils or can they be weapon stones? They have to be sigils. They have to be front sigils to count. I say this having a stun sup stone. And when I was taking sigils off, I was still, my numbers were still changing. He's just gonna teleport away, yep. Bastard. Also, they need to buff other Infinity fights because they all pale in comparison in difficulty to Bubs. I feel Bubs' thing is that you can't fucking see when he's doing orbs. Like, that's the worst part. This whole phase you can ignore with Firm Stance. Literally one sigil and half of his mechanics are gone. It's not even that Bubs is hard, it's that he's hard to see when you're locked on. That's it. Because he moves a lot. If he moved a little bit less, he'd probably be just as easy as anybody else. Like, he does appropriate damage, but the difference is he can actually land it. I dodged too soon. Also, I'm not really surprised that the boss that's based on power does a lot of damage. By the way, they even said Lucy likes using his brains. That's why he does a bunch of weird shit and does Marvel mix-ups. But Bub is just like, I maxed out strength. Hexa is a stun check and a pay attention check, but it's lenient enough that you can ignore one and you'll still be fine, which is kind of weird. But I think if they do end up nerfing Fediel, it's probably going to be through like numbers or the amount of orbs you can throw or something like that. Because this expansion, they really doubled down on making combat have way less friction, like the perfect block thing. So I think it would be weird if they targeted dodge cancels in general. Because like, you can dodge cancel Zeta. Okay, I got a red one. You can dodge cancel Zeta's stuff in the air and still keep going. So it's similar, it's just not out of proportion. Maybe, because Maybe Zeta still does good damage and we just don't know because people were busy playing Beat and other characters. Damn, I wasn't high enough. And I gotta fall off for that. What's up, Kin? Maybe they'll raise her damage cap a little bit like they did to Sandalphon. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, they really wanted to hit her, but... How would I word this? Hit her, but not, like, kill it. They would just make the balls be affected by quick charge. Problem solved. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, the discourse is weird. Like, the game's been out for maybe a week. We're finding out id does also disproportionate damage, but nobody's asking to nerf id. Like, play the game first. But for me, it's just twice as funny because people were saying that the character was going to be weak and boring, and I'm like, all right, bro. What now? I'll wait. God, they're fucking up that stun bar, man. Just got the DLC, so a little bit late to the party. Nice to hear. The game is fucking awesome. Bro, the referee summon? That did way less stun than I thought it would, by the way. I think that the goblin might be better than that. I will gladly take my, Actually, I might make it back to the arena. Oh my god, I made it back to the arena! No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when the trailer came out, people were saying that Fedio was going to be boring and sauceless. Besides, I haven't said that I don't think it's going to happen. I'm just saying I think it's funny that people have completely turned suit. It's crazy what having the game in your hands will do to your opinion. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe. I mean, it is kind of suffering with id getting locked out like that. I'm not going to pretend like that's fun or good game design. That's actually something that kept me from even bothering to try him. Like, that just sounds awful to play as or deal with. Here, I don't want to deal with mechanics anymore. Plus, once this ends, I'll freeze him if he stops moving. Fucking mana garber. See, that wasn't so bad. I'll get my my third Spartan Echo and I'll enjoy it. Feel it is safe just because Fedio draws attention away from him. Yeah, probably. I mean, Sandalphon ended up surviving. Well, actually, he never died. He's not bad. So it's just that now it's not free. Now you actually have to hit some other buttons, but he still has everything you could ever want in a kit, so yeah. But I guess Sandalphon's a little different. He's Mr. Grand Blue after all. Wait, let me see what summon it. No, wait, I did see what summon I got. Let me spend my MSP so I don't forget, because I always forget. Sandalphon got nerfed by having his 1.3 multiplier in angel form taken away in ER. I would feel bad for him if he didn't already have, you know, a full heal that's uncapped, a dispel, a forced war elemental buff, a massive stun button, auto guts from going into angel form, decent range damage now since it's probably nerfed, tracking attacks. You know, I would feel worse if not for all of that. He probably has Stout Heart too. Do we know the best quest to farm Berserker and Spartan Echoes yet? And Stout Heart. Lucy gives Berserker. Bubs gives Spartan. One of the dragons also gives Spartan. Or maybe it was the 4 dragons. Was it Spartan? Yeah, look. I have Spartan and Berserker from 2 of the dragons. Bob's also gives Berserker. Cool. Hopefully he'll give me one. Ah, there you go. I think Versa gives auto potion because I got that. I think one of them gives natural defenses too because I have that on the sigil as well. You probably already have Summon Exodia. At this point, you'd just be grinding for like less than half a percent of damage. I see those people going, man, I need 100% damage cap on Summon. I'm like, you're crazy. Unless it's like some special multiplier or something, you won't catch me doing that. I get War Elemental on a Summon, that's it. I'm done target farming. I'm playing for fun at that point. Roland has a lot of nice like pink sigils and stuff. Like he has quick cooldown and I think uplift or nimble, or maybe that's the cat that has nimble. Would make sense. Wow, the world's almost dead on the first phase. I just realized. Okay, I gotta get out of there. This is meteors. I think cat is both nimbles. Which, you know, makes sense because it's the cat. That didn't even connect. I guess I got there too late. Cool, congrats. And enjoy your extra placebo damage. I don't think I've seen anybody with 100%. I've seen like 95 or 75 or 80, but not 100. Although I haven't seen many of any of those at all. I've seen plenty of 50s and 45s or whatever. But yeah, cool. Oh, so that's 2 of you then. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. Like, for that to matter, you have to be playing at a level where you're grinding like a fraction of a percent in damage and you're competing against somebody else who also is that good. That's the only way that'll matter. Other than like wanting to flex, I guess. Targeted again. Didn't get it. God, imagine having to actually do this mechanic. But yeah, I just want Spartan. I want Spartan, Berserker, and War Elemental on the summons. So I have all my sigil slots for myself. After that, I don't really care. If I get the Holy Grail of stats, then I get it. If not, whatever. Yeah, exactly. See, you hit the nail on the head right there. Hinatori spitting facts. I'm so glad I can do this with AI offline, in case for some reason I can't find people to play with. Like, I'm genuinely happy about that because I love this fight and this boss. Like, when I saw the little teaser that he was coming from the preview, I didn't think it was gonna turn out this way. Yeah, that's how this fight works. Well, this one specifically, you get a debuff on the boss that makes you do crazy more damage for 15 seconds. But on the regular, they also do damage. They just don't give the debuff on the boss. That's how you're supposed to win this on Infinity. Yeah, it's all good. Congrats, Roos and Hinotori, because you both have one. I think I'm standing in the wrong spot. Yeah. Supposed to stand on the other side there. That's the way to do it, is target the sigil traits. We are an hour in. If you're enjoying the content, want to play together in the future, liking the conversation, like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. It helps the channel grow. I'm probably only going to end up going for like 3 hours tonight because I have work tomorrow, and dealing with the work retreat I had today made me a little frazzled mentally. But maybe I'll stream tomorrow, and well, tomorrow's Wednesday and Thursday I stream for sure. So maybe I'll stream tomorrow too. Maybe I'll add Sunday this week during the day. Trying to get style hard on a behemoth and it's a real pain. You can AFK the skeleton too, I think. I activated that one, sorry. Yeah, always. I don't turn my viewers down. The only problem is that we tend to fill. This game is a tease. It gave me materials to start ascending weapons, but I can't do it yet. Are you trying to ascend a weapon, or sorry, are you trying to transcend a weapon and you're doing it for a weapon you didn't ascend? And I thought that was kind of funny, but they also made that way easier to do if you do the early conflux levels. Yeah, okay. I can't save you, Fargo, I'm sorry. I don't want those iframes. He might do quickening again. He's gonna do meteors first. Okay, he's gonna do it now. And he's not gonna aim at me. Alright, awesome. Nice job, he's fucking dead. And before somebody manages to find a way to AFK infinity fights. If there's an infinity fight you can AFK, it's probably this one. On that note, now the question is can you do enough damage to kill the boss fast enough while AFK? I think I only got, okay, I did get 2 summons. Can we do Hexa? Can you do Hexa? That's a better question. I don't mind trying it, but are you going to be alright? I mean, I don't think Hexa is gonna kill you by spamming too much stuff. It's just we might make a mistake on resources and die because of it. But yeah, sure. Look, if you insist, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. Actually, we have a lot of stun. We might be fine, like, to actually do it as intended. Like, we have a lot of stun. Hexa's not hard, but you're relying on everybody to actually do things when they need to do things. But no, I think this sheer amount of stun we have is gonna make this fine. Yeah, look at that. I would agree, but I give that title to Versa. I think Versa is the easiest because it actually can't do anything to you. Like, Versa is just long. This one you can fail if you mess up more than once. Versa, you have many chances to get more buffs or debuffs so you can hit the boss. Hell, they even spawn big old portals, or not portals, AoEs on the last part in case you were worried about the damage check. I don't think it's that they forgot. I think that this is kind of what they wanted DSN to be, but then it ended up being annoying instead. Wow. We killed it? We're gonna kill this one too, I guess. The world is easy if you can P-block. If you can't P-block, then you might have some issues. Like if you miss every P-block period, you might take a while. You might not make it, I don't know. I'm unsure about that, but Versa is definitely the easiest one. Maybe I'm just saying that because I used to do DSN regularly, so now that it doesn't do any damage, I'm not worried at all. Damn, bro's taking this Vayne tanking thing to a whole other level. He touched the AoE with his face on purpose. He's like, nah, this is some light work. I got this. I think if it did like DSN level damage, then I would agree that Versa's a lot harder. But he flipped his stats. He's trying to survive instead of trying to kill you now. That's what makes it so different. Like they gave him defense up and regen and shit, and I'm like, you really think that's enough? We're gonna get it? Damn. We're gonna have to do a jumping puzzle now. Shoutouts to all my Guild Wars 2 friends and players. You know, you could probably teleport through this most of this section with Fediel. I just realized that. Yeah, there's two of them. Oh, what's up, Bryce? Can you just do this? Oh, there's a height difference. I'll try that. I still have to run normal mode for something. This will be dicey, but I think we have it. You get stuck easily? Gotcha. I don't even know what I countered. Alright, we got rid of the damage cut. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, now I got it. Yeah, that's a good point, guys. That's a funny looking Eustace there. Now, he probably wanted to put his best foot forward. He's doing fine, though. Need help with something? Tried to link my side games ID with Steam account, didn't get anything. I don't know what to tell you. Mine worked, even though I linked and unlinked it. I wonder if anybody remembers when I was streaming and I would say that I expect to fight Orologia. Well, I was wrong, but I was right. In fact, since Orologia appears, I almost expect it to be a DLC fight. If they end up giving us more DLC. You're gonna do the circle thing. I'm not even getting pulled anymore. What hit me? I don't think I actually got hit. I call this thing an alien even though it's just a mini hexa. I don't know why, but when I saw it, it made me think of an alien. I got poisoned from the water? What? That'd be kind of busted, potentially, depending on what it does. Kind of hard to beat Ouroboros or Leviathan, but... Or, Agastia, apparently. For CA memes on Wizard. But we'll see. I think they undercooked Wizard Origin a bit, but we'll see if they decide to do something about it later. I'm not gonna get this. Yep. I should have gotten hit there. I think we're gonna be fine. The only thing that's not been fine this whole fight is my HP bar. He's not even in break. I think he's dead right here. Okay, somebody got it. I got pushed out by something. If and when they make Relink 2, I want them to give us the original primals as fights like Tiamat and Luminera. That would have been nice, instead of the 4 we ended up getting. That would have been really, really nice. But instead, we had to be cursed with Excavalion and Manic Armor. And Fury, Kane, and Bola. You know, it would be really funny if they said that they don't want to do another Zero type fight, but then they turn around and make like gacha style Hexa. That would be equal parts funny, equal parts fucked up. Oh, I see, I see. I didn't know that. I've only ran this fight like maybe 9 times. Steel nerves. They should make Relink 2 a whole retelling of the mobile story up to the Estalucia arc. I mean, that's what I thought this was going to be, and then I played it and I was like, who are these people? Why should I care about them? When, like, I started randomly getting crewmates. Yeah, power creep is the name of the game. There's a free spot for whoever wants to join. The ID is here. It should be pinned. Is it not pinned? It's still pinned on Twitch. There's a weird box blocking it. What the fuck? Ask about your summon. What do you want to ask? Which ones I'm using or what? Poor Vayne getting mocked by Gonda. The strongest man alive. This is what I have on Femiray. Running skill spam, Bea, but I think the overclock style does better damage. I still want to try the other options. I like the idea of skill spam Siegfried, for example, but I think the other option's still going to be better. I think you're good. We have a ton of stun. I thought she did squats, not push-ups. I saw her doing squats at some point. I don't know when that was. I think a viewer came in that had the emote. Maybe I'll get some of the other DLC later. It's kind of pricey for color packs. Maybe they'll release something else later. I see. She probably thinks it's boring. I was lucky. See, they still haven't fixed the targeting in this game. I'm trying to target the sword I'm like 2 feet away from. Didn't get it. Maybe one day. Motherfucker. Oh, okay. No stun. I showed all the ones I'm using. I have... Well, the summon itself doesn't matter. I prefer the stats on it. I have Spartan Echo and Berserker Echo. And then I have Stronghold and Greater Aegis. Ideally, I want War Elemental instead of Greater Aegis, I guess. Then I'll take Stronghold. Or anything else I want. Depends when I finally finish my build after I get the War Elemental summoned. I need my meter. I have to SBA. I thought it was farther than that. Okay, great. Somebody blew up the mine for me. Need a bit more stun. Okay, I gotta get over there. I like a lot of the summon effects, honestly. They're great. Problem is that players just do too much fucking damage. So they end up being like fail-safes or like safety nets. Or in conflicts, they actually end up being kind of useful because a lot of them have really big AoE attacks. But I also do enough damage in that I don't really have to worry about anything. And yeah, people just ignore them for some fucking reason. Yeah, he's gonna get upset and leave. He took a lot of damage. This game is fucking sick, dude. If you were on the fence about buying it, go try the demo. It's free. People don't use their SBAs anymore. They hold on to it like it's the ring. They're having too much fun hitting buttons. I can't blame them, honestly. Ha 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 ha. Nice voice skip. This can be the new Monster Hunter with future installments. Aight, relax, relax, relax. They're not trying to be Monster Hunter anyway. Not necessarily anyway. It's not. All of you guys need to play Phantasy Star Online at least once in your lifetime. That's what game this is supposed to be. Yeah, same. I can't wait to see what extra content we're gonna get, if any. Or what the next game in this franchise is gonna be. The Monster Hunter players still haven't finished Wild's Clear Omega last week. I did everything I wanted to do, so I'm just waiting for the expansion. Nobody ever shows up when I stream it, so I just play it on my off time when I feel like it. I got. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm not like being petty about it or anything. I think we're gonna have to take this one, boys. You'll find a lot of Phantasy Star Online's DNA in a lot of multiplayer action RPGs, because it was one of the first. But nobody ever knows what PSO is because we had NGS and people just wrote it off. I spent God knows how many hours in PSO2 before NGS, and I played NGS a good chunk too. But I'm playing on the Japanese server, so I wouldn't be able to play with everybody anyway. Arena's Rackham just got him to master. Yeah, these bosses are great. I'm holding out that they add a zero type boss, probably Super Hexa with like gacha style punishment. I have like 12,000 hours in PSO2 on the JP server. But I also have been playing Phantasy Star since like the first one. Not the actual RPGs, although I did play 2 when I was like 5 or something on the Dreamcast via the Sega Smash Pack. I messed that up. I wasn't supposed to dip twice. Holy. Missed again. How did I get hit? What is this? I don't even. Maybe it's because I dodged. I got skill sealed. I'm pretty sure he's screwed at this point. He's either gonna get stunned or we're gonna SBA and cheat him out of life. I didn't ask earlier, but are you using Terminus or sticking with Ascension? Terminus. there somehow there's less disadvantage to running Terminus now than before. So it's even easier. Although you could probably have run Terminus before with some defensive sigil and been perfectly fine. I just put him out of his misery. Yeah, it's a level 340 boss. I think there's a 350. It might be the final one, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I remember Nagisa from PSP 2i. That game you can play online with friends, which is actually kind of interesting that people still play that game sometimes. Oh, don't worry, the DLC is gonna be fucking sick. This is part of the DLC, by the way, just fair warning. Only at Terminal Transcend 2, so I still gotta grind blue. I forgot if it's at like 3 or 4 that it gets better than Ascension, like, without even trying. But it doesn't take that long. Catastrophe Nova is like out of control. Could they turn this into an MMO, like maybe let you have a character creator in the sequel, IDK? I mean, honestly, the only thing I would want them to add is to give Gran all the other shit he doesn't have from the gacha. Like, they did Gran dirty. Gran is supposed to be really fucking strong, but they did him fucking dirty in this game. If they turn this into an MMO, I'm locking off. Yeah, I kind of like not being chained to dailies and shit like that, but I get it. Let me see something. So it starts at 25 or 26. Yeah, as soon as you get it to 27, you're good. I'd love in the future if they let you do conflicts with another player, but not a whole team. That'd be cool too. Used to play a lot of PSO. I was playing Phantom in that game. I played Hunter, Hero, Fighter occasionally. There's a free spot. I played every class, but not like... Some of them not as often. I didn't like playing Force that much because you got to be careful. How good is Sandalphon now? All the trash ones be available for backup. I think he's fine. You just got to use skills. That's what I've heard anyway. And we post the ID again. Sandalphon, I think, still does good damage. I had him as a backup one time, and he got max honors when I was AFK. So I'm sure he does damage. He's never going to be bad. He has, like, everything you could ever want in a kit. Just his damage is in easy mode when you pick him as a player anymore. You actually have to press some other buttons. Played mostly those classes you could only unlock at level 80. Oh, so you played all the successor classes. I don't like MMOs, so I never played MMO versions of Phantasy Star. I love grinding, but I don't like grinding this much. They're all the same if you're playing... No, yeah, every Phantasy Star after online was the same, basically. Except 2 wanted you to actually have an internet connection because you can't play it offline. Well, nobody wants in. I'll just grab John Eugen himself. Yeah, he's already set. Oh, sure. I'll wait. What power are the Defy Infinity quests again? Because I could join with my Fedia, but I really want to get Master Stars before I do. They're like 45k. 40 to 43 to 45 is one of those. Is the first one. The very last one, I think, is 45. The crossplay is what I really love. When this game launched, connecting with people was so difficult, but now you find people instantly. Yeah, I would imagine queuing is really nice. I need to get good at perfect blocking the world. I don't know the timing yet. Try, when you see the twinkle, press the block button. I tried JP PSO2, but I didn't like it very much. Yeah, that's fair. I had a lot of fun, but I also speak Japanese, so I'm fine. I got to experience the game the way it was meant to be played. Lag aside in PvP, but, you know. I had a lot of fun with that game. A lot of fun. Because I really liked the first Phantasy Star. I had both experiences with the Japanese server. At first, I was in a team that was English players, and then the second team I found, I went to a Japanese team, and I actually met a Japanese person out of that. Like, I met him in real life when I went to Japan. So, it definitely played out the way it was supposed to play out for me. I'm still friends with this guy to this day. Like, I keep saying to people, the reason I have a translation bot in chat on Twitch is because of him. So, yeah. We still talk, and I'm sure if I went to go visit Japan again, we'd hang out again. He took me out to see the giant Gundam in Yokohama. So I have a picture of it. Doesn't the crab sigil do, like, damage up? So, like, enhanced damage? Well, sort of enhanced damage. Imagine the sequel being called Grand Blue Fantasy World. Nah, they got plenty of other names, cool names that they could come up with. Like, some of the old men in chat might remember a game called Dragalia Lost. Yeah, it just filled. One charged attack from id gives 40% stun to Bahamut. Yeah, dude. There's so many characters in this game that have, like, untapped potential because the community has just written them off before anything even happened. I mean, look, the Fedio's a perfect example of that. Trailer comes out, people think she's garbage. I'm like, okay. Now she comes out, and all of a sudden, she's public enemy #1. I'm like, what happened? What do you mean? I thought she was bad. What happened? I'll be fine regardless of what they do to her. If I'm still willing to play Ganda while Ganda lost his arms, then I'll be fine. You'll get it, you'll get it. Just keep practicing. That's what I actually used to do. I used to stack 10 stacks of finisher, and then I would do something. Not even named at me. Alright, cool. You might be lagging. Mo.
シリーズの不具合は青の少女お前の仕業だったというわけか。
There, you got it. See, it really isn't that bad. So what's your favorite raid? The one I'm playing right now, the world is fucking awesome. He's arguably a little too easy if you know how to do the mechanic, but this fight is so cool. Hexa definitely looks awesome. And I'm glad that it made it into the game. That was one of the bosses I wanted to see hit the game, actually, so I'm happy I got it. Although my final prediction was Grand Order, because he said veterans, so I assumed he meant people who have been playing for a long time. When he said veterans and then we saw the boss, I wasn't expecting it to be fucking Hexa. You actually can't fight Hexa without significant effort in the gacha, so I thought that was kind of weird, but it makes sense once they decided to add Fediel. Now I gotta do cards. Love more boss fights like Pieta. That's one of my favorite fights. Pieta was also really cool. I wish we had gotten Diaspora. That would have been nice. That's the OG version of Pieta, let's say. Although Diaspora might have been a little more punishing than Pieta by far. I'm not really sure how they would have made Pieta or Diaspora work if we got Diaspora though. The way it works is that that boss will gain stacks every time you do a certain amount of damage to it with either an SBA, normal attacks, or skills. And when you hit 100, it resists that for the rest of the fight until it's over. It changes over at 50%. And then depending on whatever it resisted, it also gets a buff that's kind of the opposite of what it resisted. So if you make him resist normal attacks, he you no longer can mitigate his damage. He just hits you really fucking hard. Fuck. I tried to block it backwards. I think if you make him resist skills, he regenerates like a fair amount every turn. And if you resist SBAs, then I think that's the one most people go for, because he still hurts and whatnot, but like that's the least bad because you don't SBA that often unless that's what your build is centered around. In which case you need somebody else to help you, because he takes significantly reduced damage from SBAs. That probably wouldn't have worked in Relink because SBAs are like, they take forever to build. But something like that would have been cool. They could have done like square, triangle, and skills or something, but yeah, that wouldn't have worked so well. I need to get provoked on this character, I swear to God. Got it. Like, when it comes to Grand Blue and adding cool bosses, they have a lot to pick from. It's just a matter of what they feel like trying to implement. It sounds like I need to go get the Beatrix title so I can make that my title instead. Sorry, I forgot I was playing with Ganda. I have to go last. Like, there are single-digit amount of Ganda players, so I always forget that he wants to stay punching as long as possible. In fact, in vanilla, I used to try and go last because I could fit in like 3 level 4s. I know this game is going to kill on Switch too. I can't wait till they make it to the fucking DLC to begin with. I was wondering for a while where all the Switch 2 players are, and then it didn't occur to me that they're starting from 0. Like, they're playing the full game from scratch because they've never had the vanilla yet. Fucking A. I think one of my viewers pointed that out to me, actually. I don't know where it was. I think I got hit by a circle instead of quickening. It's gonna take them a couple weeks. Maybe by the end of August, we'll start to see dedicated Switch players. Here comes a quickening. Oh wait, no, not the lightning. Oh well, not the end of the world. I ran into that. Good thing I did. For the DLC, I thought I was going to restart, but I don't want to grind again. I mean, the game feels a hell of a lot better to play now. Like the changes to conflux and stuff. I'm thinking of doing a full review on the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna get SBA in time. You did that a little early. And if I'm gonna do a full review of the game, I might just play it from the beginning. I'll see about that though. I don't know how much time I have. Because there's other games I want to cover in the future when they come out, like the new Dragon's Dogma content and Animusha and other stuff. Whoops. Like, the game's catalog for me is kind of stacked. Alright, we're good. Damn. Yeah, I finally beat Dragon's Dogma 2, base Dragon Dogma 2. So I might just play it from scratch when the DLC comes out, or I might continue from New Game Plus. I don't know yet. Oh, I didn't even play Crimson Desert. I probably won't. I don't have anything against it, just I have too much shit to play as is. I don't have anything to add, and I think Dragon's Dogma 2 got like completely slept on. I didn't even know it did that. 30 FPS is rough. That is true. They are stuck on 30 FPS, but they get to play the game. That's better than Xbox. I'm restarting on Steam. Had to double, but it's okay. Thank you for being one of Relink's strongest soldiers. Thank you for buying the game twice so that we could get this DLC and maybe another one in the future. I'm not trolling, I mean that genuinely. I had to play from scratch myself. I stopped playing Dogma 2 when I reached the desert. They added a bunch of quality of life stuff to Dragon's Dogma, so, you know. I wanted to find a way to get to the desert in the first place, and then I ended up just finishing main quest, and I was like, wow. I missed like 70% of the game. Oh shit. We'll do Versa. Fedio's good at Versa anyway. Like really, really good at Versa. I thought I had 21 Ambrosia for a second. I almost got happy. Wait, let me see something while I wait for people to queue up. No, I wouldn't be in gear. It might be in gear. God, there's so many weapons here. Yeah, they're right. Guess I better start cracking on that executioner weapon. Oh, because it's rid of... Okay, that makes sense. This is a class weapon for one of Captain's classes. That's why it has that name. Probably related to that. Use the bathroom, yeah, sure. Hope they add all the enemies from Dark Arisen 1, Bitter Black Isle and all. They're gonna give us, was it 10 dungeons, 12 dungeons, something like that? And you'll be able to access them kind of early, apparently. But whether or not you can actually do them depends on your level. They said something like, you'll be able to get in at like 20, but you should be like level 40 if you want to get to the end, or something like that. They let you fix or filter your stuff in the DLC, so you're good now. I cleaned out a bunch of stuff recently too. I was doing a bunch of re-rolling for sigils and stuff. Alright, so the goal is to get the debuff on purpose. I don't know if Cal's still there listening, but you want to have the debuff because you do way more damage that way. To versa. W streamer. Thanks, Miz.
みんなの力を合わせて戦えばきっと勝てる。今までだってそうしてきただろう。
I have to make sure people know how good this game is. On the off chance that they happen to find me in the algo or something. Okay, good. I got it. I didn't mean to block that. I was hoping that wouldn't kill me, but it actually does a lot of damage. Now I don't have the buff. I gotta wait a little bit. Oh, maybe I can kill Id. Damn, he's already half dead. I can't wait to see Id savage people in Rising. That shit's gonna be so funny. People are gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy? And then they're gonna get bodied. I play Siegfried now because of you. Well, good, he's a good character. You can't go wrong with him. Once you get used to the perfect attacks, you are set. Thank you, Takeru Kusanagi, for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Yeah, they're not really hard, but doing them under pressure might be. You'll see what I mean when you get into later fights. Now that I unlocked Maniac, what do I even farm? You can do Slime P to get to level 100 and max out your masteries. I highly recommend that. Nice big power spike for you. I got Mag pretty much maxed out, and I keep doing little bits and pieces of other characters. They're all too much fun. That's a nice problem to have, honestly. I've been busy streaming, so I actually haven't been able to sit down and really fuck with stuff like I want to. Like, I've been meaning to make a video about building, and I just haven't had time. At this point, we ought to just wait. I mean, wait for the 60% mark or whatever to SBA them. How do I unlock the third conflux? That's a good question. I already had it because I played all of Vanilla Relink. Maybe when you beat Tale of Bahamut's Rage, you'll get it. Maybe then. You need to clear that quest to do the DLC anyway. Would this game be cool with the PvP mode? No. You know how much bullshit there is in this game? You know how hard that would be to balance? How about weapons? You should be able to forge everything. The last weapon you get is from Proto Bahamut. You missed the SBA. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yeah, there you go. I'll just kill it again. That's way after Maniac. That's in Proud. That's in the next difficulty. Ah, he's crashing out. That sucks. Should I try to ascend my weapon? You will need to eventually for more stats, but I'm somewhere between not really and yeah, eventually. In the DLC, it gives you can have it give you extra stats. It's part of getting 100% stats on your character. I'm so confused when we're supposed to SBA. I held it a little too long, but this is fine. Yeah, I figured you would because you were playing CAG. When you ascend your weapon, it glows. When you transcend them also, they glow. Yeah, we got this one in the bag. I'll show you after I get out of this quest. We didn't even get fucking link time. We didn't even get link time. And he got nuked. Versus mad annoying because he just flies around too much. He has like 3 moves. Love how you can tell when Ganda hits him. Me too. I just wish Ganda did like 2 times more damage to justify having to charge punches like that. You know what's funny is he probably still does okay. Despite having lost his arms. Because he's doing like, I think 20 mil in peak conditions. I think the hit is like 14, 15, 16. And then the follow-up is like anywhere from like 4 to 6 mil. I got auto push, and do I even want this? No. I mentioned it because it's funny. By the way, Cal, you're getting a lot of MSP, so don't forget to spend it. After 2 runs, you can do anything that costs like 50, 60k. 25 plus 12. Okay. That's still not enough. We came from a time where we were struggling to cap. It goes up to 30. Okay, so you are hitting the cap, all right. Still. They should have made tap punches its own build. Because I know there's a mastery tree for Ganda that like it charges faster but does less damage. See, we could have had an actual 3 build Ganda. We could have had tap punches, charge punches, and skills and punches, but oh well. Want to see you play line stance Ganda? I don't like enmity builds. They suck. But I imagine he does like 30 mil no problem, because enmity damage cap is a lot higher. You gotta run a Celestial Nyx build and shit like that. Yeah, no problem. You're supposed to be reading how to do all these quests before you go in. If you play Vayne, do you have to play him as tank? I don't know if the guy that plays Vayne is still in chat. You can ask him. He's in here somewhere, maybe. I'm so glad they put Bubs in this game and not Belly. I would have cried. Well, you never know. They could still shove him in. They said no, but Fukuhara's a liar. And no, I don't think you actually have to, like, tank stats him. You could probably run, like, DPS like anybody else and still use his defensive stuff. I don't remember if I overcapped Ganda to 55, but I know I have him at 50 at least. So his turn will come when I have time. Oh, we have way less stun, I just realized. Yeah, I might switch to Siegfried for this. Yeah, I gotta switch. You see, chat, this is what happens when you don't build stun. Alright, so question on Beelzebub fight. That rush attack where he holds you in the air and starts combing you. How do you avoid that? Which one? He has like 4 of them. Yeah, don't worry. I don't care if you end up going in and dying or whatever. Like, I don't judge people on their skill or anything like that. This is not that kind of game, so don't sweat it. Let me see that I actually have my skills correctly, by the way. No, my stats are wrong. Because I have greater ages 15 now, I think. Yeah. Are the claws better for stun than the balls? I don't think so. Who do you think is top 3 Husbando DPS? That's tough. Sandalphon's probably still number 1. I haven't heard much from Percival players, probably because they all left after, That should do it. They all left after Rotor got, what's it called? I'm at 300 stun. I feel like I do nothing. What are you talking about, dude? 5 balls does like 10%, and the skill ball also does like 10% by itself. I still have too much HP. Alright, get rid of one of these. I think I have stun. Auto revive. I could just use a lower level one. Nope. Alright, I need to put a stun one on then. Percy's new burst is insane, though. I haven't had a chance to mess with him either. I would imagine he's good. He's always been good. It's just people don't want to actually play him. So your ascension weapon glows more than it already glows once you get it fully transcended. These are the only 3 I finished. See? Alright, let me put my skin back on and stop holding this up. Do you ever check out the other game they're working on, Project Awakening? I heard of it. How come you're on Defender weapon? I'm not. You could change weapon skins. I'm using a Terminus. You don't have that weapon yet. I heard of Project Awakening, but they haven't really released much information. I think that might be Cygames' version of Monster Hunter. Maybe. God, look at that fucking stun. Double, and that wasn't even me.
性の評価をしてやるとはいいか叶うと思っているのか
Bedials, please handle the fast sword. Oh, whatever. We can throw this one at it. I got skill sealed. I'm gonna be done for the night soonish. Something I gotta learn is quitting the stream on time. But I always end up staying later because I end up helping somebody do something or other. I am debating with myself what's better for Frau, Max Ascension, or Terminus. Terminus is, but you have to get the last level. Well, actually, no, after like level 3 or whatever, Terminus is better damage-wise. We'll see if we can fit you in for Lucy, and then I'll end. Because it's almost 11 my time. Yep, no problem. Terminus was always going to be the strongest weapon. I've been saying this since I found out about weapon transcendence. In Japanese, it's literally called the ultimate weapon. God. 3 times. I can't see shit. Let's get our link gauge up. Actually, I probably should have waited. He's gonna do Paradise Lost, isn't he? Whatever. Yeah, here comes the PL. Wow, I fucked that up really badly. My perfect, I mean. Does this work? I doubt it. No, it does work. Well, you guys have debuff immunity as long as you stay alive, so you're good. I couldn't block that, I'm so sad. Never mind, his stun gauge isn't even up. Grab by a mine. What did he do? I thought that was lasers. Nice block. We have to throw Lucy a bone every now and again. What? Twice? Damn, not even damage cut could save him. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by that one. It's okay, we could try that again. Fuck.
客として来たつもりはない。ここで全てを終わらせてやる。望むところだ。ルシファー。この空もろとも。この程度では落ちぬか。ならば、これはどうだ。早々に決着をつけなきゃやらせるわけにはいかない。 奴に一斉攻撃を仕掛けるんだ。
Look at me tanking attacks. Tank Siegfried sounds fucking hilarious. Wow, it's up again? That was quick. I don't think that hit.
ため切り崩すぞ。砕けろ。いいか、もう一働きといこうか。やるじゃないか。落ちこたえるぞ。
Fuck off!
対処してみるぞ。
怖かろう。闇の中へ溶け落ちる。
遅いな。
まったく竜使いが荒いぞ。
I'll go next.
ドラゴニアンの
承知した。これで終わりだ。サンタコート殿。
広めてケイオスタイド。まさに竜のごとき鋭いアギトよな。
この力はこのまま攻撃の手を緩めるな。
Nice. I don't think we're gonna stun him. Maybe. Yeah, no, he's gonna move.
まだ性能を引き出せるか。
Yeah, it helps that I'm not missing my dodges as much.
俺の役に立つ。終末の成就のためこの力を振るおう。これで皆を守ろう。
Well, I tried. I tried to give damage cut. I was too slow.
無様に散れ。 甘いぞ。いいぞ。行くぞ。焼かれてしまう。
感謝するぜ。
耐久性の強化をしてやると受け取った。
See if we get the stun. I got a freebie. Nice. Now I get to do it a whole bunch more. I haven't hit a single button other than triangle for like the last 30 seconds.
面白くなりそうでないか。
砕けろ。
And now I'm gonna hit triangle a whole bunch more.
シュバルツファング。このまま終わるつもりはない。サンタコート殿。巻き込む。連電塔が晴天的だ。
広めてケイオスタイド。お願い。ハメータ。
Yes, yes it is. It feels fucking good to do perfect execution.
まさに竜のごとき鋭いアギトよな。
この力は仲間たちのために振るうと違う。
He was supposed to do that like 20% ago, by the way. He's supposed to do it at 50.
これで終わりだ。ウルティムレベリオ。これ以上煩わせる。やるじゃないか。消滅しろ。
Fucking. Okay, we got one. I'll be fine. I still have my guts and auto revive, even if I'm out of heals. Use precise resilience, you can out heal final rebellion. Oh my god, dude. I have it, just not on this character. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I wasn't close enough. I'm so sad. Think of all those blocks I could have had. All that SBA I don't need. Never mind, I have the least by far. Zebra, do you know if they changed the donut blocks? Because I couldn't block it in vanilla, but I IP blocked it last stream, or the stream before that. SBA, please. Never mind. He's dead. He's dead. I forgot you can do both. I need to ask the Siegfried Sweats how you get the extra, or how you can just keep spamming in the level 7. All right.
やった何度立ちはだかろうとも俺たちは決してくじけることはない。ありがとう。俺が試してやろう。
There you go, problem solved. It must be some sort of timing issue with the buff. All right. Is Bryce still there? Lilith. Alright, let's get Bryce in here, and then that'll be the last thing I do for tonight. I should probably use this, but I feel like having permanent stout heart is gonna fuck with my head. Alright, the spot's open. Get in here. Gotta farm a bit more. Thanks for the infinities. Some of it's just practice. I still only have one of these. I don't know where you get more. Did I do... No, I didn't. I'll start doing that next then. Is that you, Bryce? I wish these were better. This actually is okay. It's 2 bars. Meteor Buster. Nice name. Okay, you wanted Lucy? Arlong me? That doesn't say Arlong on it. Oh, okay. If you guys have the stun handled, then I will switch back to Fedial. I can't wait for somebody to accuse me of playing the super strong character, even though I said repeatedly that she was going to be good and that I was going to play her regardless. It's okay, Gonda will carry me to victory. Let's see if I end up ahead enough on the fight. I'll try blocking the lightning. But I'll probably have full health by then anyway. Yeah, Ganda's got the stun. He's fine.
やらせるわけにはいかない。奴に一斉攻撃を仕掛けるんだ。
逃がすなよ。美少女たちのバラバラ
あくまで抵抗するつもりか。まったく
褒めて使わせ
思い上がりも甚だしい。
It took forever to do that.
ほれほれそら
叶うと思っているのか。
遊んでやるぞ。力を示すがよい。ほれほれそら
And it's dead. Perfect. Has skill seal that tried to counter.
懸命とは言えんな。
Okay, so I believe him when he says that, but I have to try it myself.
週末の成就のためこの力を振るおう。
Preferably not when I'm slowed.
砕けて死ね。
Oh well. Maybe next time. Ah, I didn't get there in time. Alright, I'll use it.
怖かろう。闇の中へ溶け落ちよ。カースドステークス。10番の娘。そら割りやがれ。紛らふりだ。容赦はしません。明かりをやろう。パンダ工作の。
I like that they gave Ganda a title that says you are already dead. And people thought I was joking when I said he was 1, 2, 3 Hokuto Shinken. We should stun him right here. We got him exactly to 50.
超越してみせよ。これで終わりだ。ウルティムレベリオ。
I messed it up again.
神は落ちる。
やめんか。お派手にやられておったか。
I don't even think the laser can hit me when it's doing that.
力を示すがよい。ここかや。
少し黙れ。
これこれ。
俺を苛立たせるのはやめろ。力の差が理解できないわけではあるまい。
そら。
Whoops. That's what I meant to do, but I hit square before I hit the ground.
カースドステークス。手を貸してや。ハービの娘。仰せのままに。これこれ。ここかや。そら。ハリオスターさん。今回だけだけど。ガンダゴーザ。
死が行く。レオテンコーが終わりそうはない。
Man, that went really fast, or am I crazy? I guess Ganda's SBA is just really fucking short, to be fair. Alright, I think we just stun him and that's it. Got him. That will be fine. Just gotta delay the SBA a bit. In one ear, out the other. It should still be fine. I don't think Ganda needs that much time. Oh, he got sealed, rip. Yeah, okay, maybe you should have waited.
ちの思いに応えようぞ。
Should be over now. Laser? Swords. Same shit. It's okay, I'm not holding it against him.
遊ぶぞよ。刹那の見切りか。さあ、ここかや。
Another final rebellion? I forget. Oh no, it's wings.
そら、もらっておけ。
How was it? I'm from main now. I'm good. I'm just about to end after this, hopefully. I don't know if I agree with that. Farming summon now. Fetio's too strong. More Frieza balls. We'll see. People think she's gonna get nerfed, even though there's a bunch of other characters that are doing stupid damage right now. Like, it is doing similar damage and far more stun, but Fetio, I guess, is more popular. He threw. He fucking threw. You shouldn't have done that, Beelzebub. I have Manic Armor anyway. Well, all I'm saying is don't be surprised if it gets nerfed after that. I don't care if she gets nerfed or not. I thought she was going to be good when I saw the trailer and when I saw that they were adding her. She gets nerfed, whatever, I'm still going to play her. I play Ganda even though he got nerfed too. But I think if they want to nerf the problem. They should just nerf damage or dodge cancels in general. But I don't think they're gonna do that because they released a lot of friction in gameplay with this expansion, like by letting you block anything at any time. I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf everybody else too that's doing similar damage. Because it's been maybe like 4 days. And people are already proclaiming like this is the most broken thing ever when we had Charlotte 1.3 and Gonda and Sandy and Bass, but you know. I think the craziest thing is that she's not even #1 in damage. It's probably still Sandal Fun because they only nerfed the Y and let the rest of his kit alone. He's gonna teleport. Never mind. Uh, 80. I triggered guts. That was really close. I almost hit that. I messed it up. Alright, I'm out of potions, or revival potions rather. He should stun right here. Cool, my buff went off. I think I can get another set of orbs. Nope.
超越してみせよ。これで終わりだ。ウルティムレベリオ。さあ、あがいてみせ。
That's just not worth doing. Not for me anyway. I don't think we're gonna stun him here, so I'm gonna get out. Or I was gonna try and get out. Is that how that works? You're supposed to get 3 primal bursts to get the other proto? I've only seen it like twice, and that was during progression. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm lucky if I ever see past Excavalion now. Okay, he beat me to it. I don't think I got that claw. Yeah, I didn't. I almost feel like the devs just didn't consider how much damage we're capable of doing, which is weird because they just cranked everybody's DPS anyway. Yeah, he's cooked. All right, we did it, boys. So if you want to play together in the future, or you like the content or any of the other videos I had made up to this point, leave a like, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. Every little bit helps. I was supposed to go shower and sleep like half an hour ago, but we finally made it here. Wow, we S++ that too. Alright, we'll see if I stream again tomorrow night. I might. I mean, Twitch is doing a thing for this game for this week. Like, when next week starts, it's over. Or the 25th or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for everybody for coming out to play. And good night.